All right, Ray Martinez, have you all had a chance to confer?
Yes.
And y'all still want to go forward?
Yeah, one issue.
All right, then let's take your matter up. What is your client's name? All right, could I have the paperwork on Escalante? Because there are people in the waiting room for you. Is it Detective Sanchez? Okay. Oh, well, after this, we'll take up. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Escalante.
All right, thank you.
I didn't get to stamp anything, Judge.
That's okay. And on this one, counsel, have you done a trial court certification?
On the MTR, no, Judge.
All right, if you could do one. All right, the court is calling 2020-24 CR 1359, State versus Jose Escalante. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Raymond Martinez from Mr. Escalante.
And are you Jose Escalante?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and State's motion to supplement pending motion to revoke probation with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Jose Escalante who was placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 1359 for the offense of manufacturing, delivery, and controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams on May 13, 2024 for a term of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 18th day of August 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Jose Escalante, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 9th day of September 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Jose Escalante, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Not true.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 26th day of September 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Jose Escalante, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Not true, Your Honor.
State will waive the remaining conditions.
Any objections to the waivers? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true and sentence you up to 6 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
And let me see if there's a fine in this. There's no fine listed. So knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, Your Honor. At this time, state would be recommending revocation and sentencing to the adjudicated 6-year underlying sentence.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're asking that he be continued on probation pending his new number 1 and other conditions that are been imposed by the court. He's on GPS monitoring at this point. We would agree if the court would consider tracking to continue that pending the resolution of the new case. Mr. Escalante's had a really difficult last few months. He just had twins that were born in October. Were in the hospital for a while after that and barely just now getting home. And I think there's 4 other children in the house.
Yes, sir.
So there's a total of 6.
Well, why didn't he think of that before this? Because what I can tell you is according to your plea bargain agreement, the state was opposed to your application for community supervision, and they were opposed to your application for deferred adjudication. And you were given community supervision by me.
Yes, ma'am.
And now you're not following through. And that's a problem.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I don't think you should be continued. Because you're not following through. And this is the possession with intent to deliver, which is a first-degree felony, and none of that gave you pause to behave appropriately. And it's not as though the children that you say were born, okay, you have twins, but you had other children at home already, and that didn't give you pause and didn't make you think, I better do something because I could potentially end up in prison.
I speak.
Yes. Do you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jose Escalante.
Yes.
I was, as far as that violation goes, I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing, especially whenever they gave me the violation for the marijuana and I came up to speak to you and you told me to give you, for me to get a prescription if I wanted to indulge in that. I got the prescription, I did my UAs, but I had to wait for the arm too. And I had got the recruiter's information and everything. I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. It's just due to the circumstances as me getting to one spot to the other with the kids. I can't go into the thing with the kids. And then as that, my fiance was in the hospital because she was a high risk due to the pregnancy. I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing, going to the job fairs, everything, working, doing everything I was supposed to be doing.
Well, I will tell you this. Both your attorney and the state asked me to watch a video, but and I watched it,
Yes, ma'am.
and since you didn't plead true to it, I'm not going to even consider it. But you haven't been doing well on probation.
May I ask, what makes you say that?
Because you're here on a motion to revoke.
Yes, ma'am.
Anytime somebody's here on a motion to revoke, you know what that means? That means that they're not doing well on probation.
Because even my probation, I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. She was telling me I was doing a good job. It's just the UA that I failed to be able to go submit. That's the only problem that I had with probation.
Have you been to prison before?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm not trying to go waste my life on that.
He's been to prison before?
This is the first time I represented him, Judge. I'm not sure about that.
Yes, ma'am.
Then, I mean, you should know.
And I've been doing everything, Your Honor. It's just I wasn't able to make it to that UA, and that's the only problem that I had. I was doing weekly UAs before making it and everything like that. It's just lately with the kids and everything, it's been a lot. And now that I'm getting everything situated, I got my own apartment, I'm doing good, I'm with my kids, I got the motion you approved for me to be with my kids, and I've been doing everything I've been supposed to be doing. I had a job, I was doing everything.
All right, again, I'm not considering any of the other violations in the motion because you didn't plead to those. But what I can tell you, first of all, is there any objection to the court reviewing the court summary?
No, Your Honor.
Could I see the court summary?
Okay. Escalante? Thank you.
Based upon this, I don't think you're appropriate for probation. Did you have a chance to review the court summary?
Yes, ma'am.
So the court is going to grant the motion to revoke, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's to be no residing in households with minors. And what I can tell you in that court summary, it says that the grandparents were taking care of the children. So there's to be no residing in households with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on community supervision. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney.
May I speak?
Sure.
Well, the court saying that I wasn't doing nothing, but my probation officer said I was doing amazing across the board with it. The only mistake I had was the UA. Like, I've been doing everything I've been supposed to do, Your Honor.
All right, let me just tell you, this court summary that they gave to me, let me tell you what it says. Field visit was conducted on October 14, 2025. We can go off the record. On the above date.
I prefer that we stay on the record.
Okay, we can go on the record.
You just told us you weren't going to consider anything other than what.
I'm not considering any of that, but he keeps saying he was doing well on probation. And for the record, I didn't consider this. The only thing I considered was probation's recommendation. Although both parties agreed that they had no objections to the court reviewing the entire court summary. But what I can tell you, which is not related to any allegations that he did not plead to or that the state didn't raise, there is a section in here. It says that the probationer reported his newborn twins were in ICU at Stone Oak Hospital and other children were cared for by their grandmother. That's what I meant when I said the grandparents is taking care of the child. What I can tell you is probation's recommendation for you is safety.
Yes, ma'am.
So they want you to go to safety. So my choices for you are safety or either revocation. I don't think safety will be a good fit for you. Number one, if you have outstanding pending cases, safety will not accept you. But either way, I don't think it would be appropriate for you to leave the courtroom.
Your Honor, like,
Yes.
I've been literally doing everything. As far as when you were saying my children were with my mother-in-law, yes, they were, because I was in the hospital from 10/7, staying at the hospital and leaving them there and going to my mother-in-law's house and staying there. I wasn't residing at my house no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my probation officer that I'm in the process of moving. And she's like, okay, well, when you get the address to move, you get your apartment, give me the address.
Mhm.
I've been doing everything. I was staying there with the grandparents as well. Well, my mother-in-law as well, as far as her grandma. I was staying with her and going back and forth to the hospital, back and forth, helping them take her to school and then going back to the hospital and making sure she was all right, as well as my twin. I've been doing everything. Like, George, I've been straight up with you. If I messed up, I messed up, and I tell you that. And I'm doing everything I was supposed to. Last time I seen you, you were going to let me go to the Army. I just missed one year away.
No, I mean, I told you, yes, sign up for the Army. If the Army accepts you,
And
they
I have the
accept
number.
you.
I have the number right there for them.
And it never happened.
No, because they told me I had to wait for November for the new quota. November came and I called them and they're all for me. I just had to come in front of you and talk to you, give them your number.
Mhm.
Them your number. And I'm doing everything.
Well, for now, that's my sentence. Counsel, if he has military aspirations and they're willing to accept him, then the court will reconsider. If there's no objections to the state with the court reconsidering his sentence.
Your Honor.
I've never seen the military get involved with somebody who's already been sentenced to prison, Judge. I think that's
Well, no, I mean, you
that's
can,
misleading to him to suggest.
no,
that's an
you
impossibility.
you can let them know that the court will reconsider if there's no objection from the state, his going to prison, if he's signing up to go into the military.
Your Honor, that's what they're waiting for you right now, because they're waiting for you to zoom them in and talk to them, for we could get all that situation. I could get it done.
Your attorney about that and the court will consider it.
And there's
So Mr. Martinez will take care of that for you.
even if I could hire the stipulations or anything to be able to stay out and do, because I was doing right,
Mhm.
Your Honor. I was literally doing right like I was supposed
Yes.
to.
All right, just speak to your attorney about that.
You can talk to him, right?
No. Your Honor, may I tell my fiance bye, please?
They are in charge of security. All right, Abel Junior Martinez. Court is calling 2025 CR 0000470, State versus Abel Junior Martinez III. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Ron Trevino for the accused.
And are you Abel Junior Martinez III? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Abel Junior Martinez III who was placed on community supervision in 2025 CR 0000470 for the offense of theft of property,
Yes, Your Honor.
less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions on March 3rd, 2025 for a term of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
We're going to proceed on one of the violations, Your Honor. On or about the 16th day of October, 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Abel Junior Martinez III committed the offense of possession of a controlled substance in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We'll waive the other one, Your Honor.
Any objections to the waivers? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, grant the motion and sentence you up to 6 years in the prison and up to a $2,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. You're in agreement to follow the probation department's recommendation, which is to amend for state ISF in the substance abuse track. You should remain in custody until the bed is available. And then we are going to reject the 2 unindicted cases.
And what are those cause numbers?
They are 2025 PF 41333 and 41334.
All right, any objections to the court reviewing the court summary?
No.
You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Abel Martinez Jr.
All right, what have you completed on probation?
Like 6 months. One of the CAT classes, I think level 2. Some drug classes on Zoom.
Mhm. So how often are you using?
I was reading, but I had somebody in the car.
No. I'm just trying to figure out what is your level of drug use.
Oh,
What drugs are you using?
heroin and ice
And how often are you using?
every day.
All right. So this is what the court will do. I will give you two choices. One, I can deny the motion. I'll alternate amend conditions for safety. Or two, I'll revoke you and sentence you to 3 years. Which would you prefer?
The first one.
Okay. So the court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include safety. And upon release, do a referral to felony drug court.
That is a
To felony drug court? Well, can you let felony drug court know that I know that there is a wait list or they don't have room, but that he really needs to be in that program?
yes, sir.
All right, thank you. And the state agrees to reject 2025 PF 41333 and 4334. Is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor, I think that would be good enough.
All right, so here's the thing. When we're off the record, when you get released from custody, if you ever find that you're going to use or you just feel like I shouldn't have been released, I should still be in an inpatient program, just contact your probation officer and let them know or let me know. It won't impact you as far as getting revoked because you're trying to learn what you need to do in order to maintain your sobriety. Otherwise, only one or two things going to end up happening. You may end up getting revoked or in prison or something else, or either you may end up dying. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Raquel Ortiz, and is there an application?
No, ma'am, there's not.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 013077, State versus Raquel Ortiz. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Megan Galloway for disputing.
Rafael Leal for Ms. Cortez.
And are you Ms. Ortiz?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ortiz, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Ortiz, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and entering into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe so, Judge.
Ms. Ortiz, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
State offer states one in attachment.
No, Judge.
All right, state you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just on behalf of my client, that the court follow the plea agreement, Judge.
All right. So tell me, do you have any children? So how long have you been using?
For a long time.
All right. Why did you start using? Have you figured that out yet?
Having.
Okay. Well, that's something you're gonna have to figure out, right? Because I'm gonna follow your plea bargain agreement. But if you don't get some help for this addiction, what's gonna end up happening, and your attorney can tell you this, either you're gonna end up spending a majority of your life in prison, or either somebody's gonna end up identifying your body, because the last time you use may be the last time you use. All right? There's still a great world out there for you, that if you didn't have the haze of drug addiction surrounding you, you will be able to really enjoy it. Now, when you go to prison, don't get institutionalized. Don't get caught up with, well, I'm here and everybody's doing drugs, so let me do drugs to feed my habit. Take advantage of all the programs that they have there. If you want to figure out what you want to do with your life, okay? All right, the court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. The court is going to recommend the therapeutic community. It's to help you with any addictions you may have. You will still have to ask for that, though, because I don't have the jurisdiction to force them to place you in the program. You understand? Yes, sir. All right. There's to be no residing in households with minors. Anything else with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. When you are released from prison, if you cannot find a place that can help you maintain your sobriety, if I'm still here, time you get out of prison, don't say, oh, freedom. You can come here, tell me, hey, you remember me? And I will tell you, I do remember you. I will pick up the phone. I will call a transitional living house for you so you can have a place to stay, so you can continue on your road to sobriety. And start thinking about what you want to do in your life, because you can actually get a degree at the prison unless they change it. All right?
Yes.
Welding is always a good occupation. They make a lot of money, and nobody cares if you've been to prison or not if you can weld. All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.